beware of Medicaid dentistry. I'm sure there's good Medicaid dentists out there. Please don't get me wrong. But I just have to talk about something that happened in our office today. We had a patient who is actually in medical school, and he turned 26, so he went off his parents' insurance, and he got Maryland's version of Medicaid dental insurance. So he decided to go find a different office that took that insurance. That's just fine. We don't take Medicaid at our office. But he came in today, and he wanted to get a second opinion. So he brought in the treatment plan that this other doctor had given him, and he asked, what was my treatment plan the last time I was in your office 6 months ago? And I told him, you had 0 cavities, you had 0 other problems. We didn't have anything planned to do for your teeth. So then he pulled out the treatment plan from the other guy, and it listed 12 fillings that he needed. Basically, every single one of his molars on both sides was planned for a filling. And not just a single surface, it was like multiple surface, larger fillings. So I sat him back, put some gloves on, took a look, and I didn't see a single thing. So I sat him back up. I told him, first off, thanks for trusting us to take a look and get a second opinion, but what happened over there? And he proceeded to tell me how the doctor came in as he's a new patient. The doctor didn't introduce himself. He just looked real quick at his mouth, got his assistant and said, hey, we have these fillings that you need. Do you want to get them done today? Your insurance will cover all of it. And I think that's the key. That's the problem. Your insurance will cover all of it. So, long story short, he tried to get him to do all this stuff that day, but our patient was skeptical. So he said, no, I'm going to wait. I'll schedule back. And then he came to see us. So it's a good thing he did. But the moral of the story is there's a lot of people who wouldn't have the skepticism or the thought to just wait and get it double checked. And you want to think that you don't have to get a second opinion. You want to be able to trust a professional, a doctor. But I think what happens here, and this is the case for some PPO insurances, some HMO insurances, and I think sadly a lot of the time for Medicaid insurance, not all Medicaid doctors do this, but some doctors, like the one we're talking about, will take advantage of patients, and because they know all of it is covered and the patient doesn't have to pay anything out of their pocket, they'll tell the patient, you need all these things over treatment. And if the patient's like, okay, cool, let's do it, I don't have to pay anything, let's get it done today, the doctor just does unnecessary dental work, they get paid by